Now today I'm going to be talking about a new Metavision theory that can be talked about more now that we have seen the newly evolved Nico. Now this information comes from Isagi Impact on TikTok, so make sure you guys check him out. Now from the latest chapters we can now confirm that Nico has Metavision. Now the interesting part about Nico's Metavision pattern is that it's the same as Ryo and Aiku when they first used Metavision unconsciously. This could be analyzed that this is the first stage of Metavision. Ryo was said to be using Metavision subconsciously as he started to use Metavision, which is why he was shown using that sniper-like design. Now Isagi has learned Metavision, but his Metavision and Kaiser's Metavision designs are different. Why is that? I think it could be because they are still able to see at a higher level than everyone else. Kaiser already admitted to Isagi that he was on the same dimension as him and that both of their Metavision was on par. We've been seeing these two battle out now and they can see a whole new world differently than everyone else. Isagi notices this even more as his teammates cannot see what he is seeing and could not keep up with that type of movement. Isagi has a puzzle piece type design for his Metavision to see everyone in the field and see them as pawns for himself. Kaiser has cat-like eyes to be able to see impossible spots to score and focus on moving off the ball to get there. I think we will see more Kaiser's Metavision abilities soon as he is going up against his toughest opponent yet, which is Lorenzo, and he will need his sight to be able to get off of him. Kaiser can pretty much score from anywhere, and with Kaiser Impact he has the best swing in the world. I can't wait to see him redeem himself after the last match and I expect a goal from him in this game. Now let's talk about when Ryo was subconsciously using Metavision. With this first stage of Metavision, Ryo was center focused on Nagi and was only able to see what was in front of him. Ryo's challenge for Flow was to assist Nagi, and because of that his Metavision became clear to see the obstacles coming in front of him. Now Ryo can copy others' abilities, and I think this partially comes from watching Isagi play and how he moves with his eyes. Ryo was very close to stopping Yukimiya's goal, and that goes to show that he could see everything up until the end of the game, whereas everyone else had no clue what was going on. As Ryo progresses more throughout the series, we could see his Metavision design change, and his Metavision could be even different from everyone else as he can copy others. With Ryo's abilities, I have no doubt that he will continue to rise as one of bluelock's best, even if it's not as a striker. Now next we have Aiku, and he subconsciously activated Metavision during the under 20 match. Aiku was able to evolve immensely during the match and he could see everything that was going on in front of him as well. He also has the same sniper design in his eyes when he first used Metavision. Now Aiku even says that he could only see this world because everyone on his team is working at full potential. With his new highly organized team like Uber's, there's no doubt his teammates can be at that same level, causing him to see the critical points for his team defense and having Metavision again. I think it also helps that he has someone like Lorenzo on his team, who's going after the team's ace so that Aiku can take care of the back lines. Aiku overhears about Metavision in the latest chapter, and I think we will see an Aiku masterclass soon enough. He has been the only one of Ubers who we have not seen much of in this game, so I think the author was saving him for the lighter half of the game, where the moments matter more. We see him thinking about Isagi's new goal, and he was questioning about his lefty shot and how he's able to pull that off in just a few days. Now we have Nico and his newly formed Metavision. Nico was able to see Isagi's movements clearly and go off script of Uber's game plan to stop him. He is now subconsciously using Metavision without knowing it. Now Nico cannot process the entire field yet like Isagi, but he can keep track of things in front of him just like Ryo and Aiku. He's using Isagi's plays and movements as a guide to increasing his vision, similar to how Isagi was able to learn Metavision based off of Kaiser. Nico will no doubt evolve even further into this match now that he can follow Isagi closely and see how he surveys the field with Metavision. His goal has always been to defeat Isagi and he will no doubt do whatever it takes to get there. I think we will see even more from him in this game as he continues to adapt to each situation and he is learning by two defensive monsters in Aiku and Lorenzo. Now what's interesting about Nico is how the author is hinting at his left eye more than usual. We have not seen Nico's right eye at all and he keeps hinting at just one eye. Could it be that this only one eye is the first level of Metavision and once Nico gains it fully, he will have it in both eyes. Now when Isagi gained Metavision, he could not keep up with it at first for a whole match and needed to go through harsh training to be able to fully use it for a whole game. Metavision is very draining on the body and not many people can already use it, let alone sustain it for a whole match. I wonder if when Aiku and Nico do fully gain it, will they be able to keep up with it currently in the match. When processing that much information, your brain is reaching new levels, giving you super senses. Kaiser and Isagi can see this world and I wonder if the others will also see this type of dimension. Isagi can completely see everything with Metavision but can still be in bad situations where Metavision cannot even help him. I think now that more people in this game have Metavision, he won't be able to just do what he wants like in the Manshine match. Ubers have a very organized system that can go against anyone. The question is, will Isagi gain an even higher dimension of vision to defeat the likes of Nico and Aiku? Surely Aiku and Nico will catch up to Isagi's Metavision, and then what will Isagi do? What could he do to gain an even higher dimension of eyesight? He already has egocentrism as well, where he can utilize each player's protagonism to crush them. What other abilities could he use to add on to his Metavision? Right now Isagi is currently taking the skills of his teammates and some opponents, so he could try to utilize Borrow's Predator Eye ability or look for something else. I think this is a huge theory that can come down to anything, but for me I don't see Isagi taking that ability and instead going for a better approach to winning this game. Isagi needs to win his 1v1 duels and right now his opponent is Nico, So he needs to be able to either visualize farther ahead than Nico or put himself in a spot where he can score a goal by inviting his own luck again. This is why someone like KiiNGKhyy needs to be into the game to change the pace and style of the team. Well, these are all just assumptions and we will not know fully what will happen until it happens. We continue on to this match as the pace keeps shifting into a long, impactful game. I can't wait to see more versions of Metavision as we mainly only know 2 and just how Isagi will be able to counter other people's Metavision, now that others are using it against him as well. If you know anything about our MC is that he continues to input data into his head and is having fun being in a chess match situation like this that causes him to really think. Well, I thank you guys for watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back in the next one. Peace.